And there is a risk of severe weather along the East Coast today, and our Southeast Georgia counties highlighted under that too for tonight. I'll get to that in one moment, but first let's start with right now and get us through our Memorial Day. Today we have a high of 95 degrees, much warmer than the normal 88, but not a record. We had a record 100 degrees back in 2019. Temperatures outside right now, mild this morning, sitting in the 70s. Mayport still holding on to the 80s as of around 4:43 a.m. When it comes to fog out there, it's possible that we could have some patchy fog this morning, but right now visibility doesn't look too bad looking at our map. So early this morning, starting around 8 or 8:30 is when the real ceremony kicks off. We have the Memorial Day observance. So if you are out there early, temperatures sitting in the 70s, but we will be getting into the 80s fairly quickly later on this morning, moving into the middle 80s already by around 10 a.m. If you are heading out to the pool today, we'll have great weather when it comes to those hot temperatures this afternoon. You'll want to take a splash to cool down. Highs again near 95 degrees, but you can see that those rain chances tick up a bit later in the day. So the later you're out and the closer you get to the evening hours, the higher those rain chances. So if you want to avoid that at the beach at that 30%, get out earlier in the day. Rain chances low this morning and early this afternoon. But if you are at the beach, be aware there's a very high UV index, a high near 90 at the coast, but again, feeling like the upper 90s. And again today, there is a moderate rip current risk. So if you have anyone going out into the water to splash around and cool down, just be safe and watch out for those rip currents. So let's talk about the rain chances today. Again, most of the day we are staying dry. It's later this afternoon. We can start to see a few showers pop up. You can see the timestamp there above my head. So a few showers possible late afternoon. And then as we move into the evening, some more rain possible with some of these storms starting to move into southeast Georgia late tonight and into early tomorrow morning. And those storms could potentially be strong or severe. Today is a big travel day, and if you are traveling, again, we're going to be watching for those storms all along the East Coast, and that's where some of those storms could potentially be strong. And you can see again, southeast Georgia highlighted under that level 1 threat for mainly damaging wind gusts. That's what's possible in these storms this evening. More rain across northeast Florida on Tuesday. That's associated with the cold front. We'll be back in the 80s late this work week.